Well, I just got back off a big trip. Went down in old Mexico. Went down there to a big Kaopectate festival. It just run all the time I was down there. I took the economy flight. When they moved the steps away, the plane fell over. I knew I was in trouble when I realized that the flight insurance machine was sold out. I went up to the ticket counter to complain about my lost luggage, and the clerk was wearing my clothes. I went to this place called the Gay 90s. All the men were gay and the women were 90. I took my wife with me and we went out to eat one night. She asked the waiter, she said, "How do you prepare your chicken?" He said, "We just tell him he's going to die." Talk about wives. The 30th day of next month, I will have been married to my first wife 55 years. We had this discussion and we decided that since we'd made it this far, that we were just going to go ahead and fight it out to the end. Of course, I never win any of them fights. When my wife was in college, she was on a national champion debate team. She'll take either side of an argument and beat you every time. Every once in a while I'll think, now boy, I'm going to win this one. I think I've about got her pinned against the wall. And then I'll realize that she's just resting. Like here the other day, we were driving through the country. We had some of this intense fellowship. I looked over in this field, and I saw 3 jackasses. I said, "Well, look at there. There's some of your relatives." She looked up and she said, "Well, I'll swan, you're right. By marriage." I told you I'll never win. I really surprised her on our last anniversary. I got me one of those black slinky negligees. She'd never seen me in anything but boxer shorts. My wife was gone for a whole week here one time, and I got a little taste of what it's like to be single. Why, I was having to finish my own sentences. My wife says that I don't respect her privacy. Well, she didn't come right out and say it. I read it in her diary. Last summer, she told me, she said, "Bill," she said, "I want you to take me someplace very expensive." So I took her to a gas station. We got a Coke and a candy bar. She told me, she said, "Now, my birthday's coming up here pretty soon." She said, "I want you to get me something that goes from 0 to 200 in 5 seconds. I thought about that. I got her a set of bathroom scales. My wife, she likes to watch those infomercials on TV. You ever watch one of them? One time she ordered one of those Thigh Masters off one of those infomercials. See if she could lose a little weight. She ain't lost any weight, but she can crack a walnut with her knees. She got one of those mood rings. You ever see a mood ring? When she's just in the right mood, That thing makes a red spot right there on my forehead. One time she went on a big shopping spree. She went to one of them super Walmarts. Came back with a pair of those stretch pants like some of these young girls wear. She went in and put them on and came in and modeled them for me. She told me, she said, now, I want you to be honest with me. I said, I want you to tell me what you think. I said, well, I said, to make your feet look big too. That made her mad.